Singtel Young Achievers Awards 2017. Conceptualized by ABBA Events, we create memories. Produced by Video House, an international production house based in Singapore. Hello everyone and welcome back to SingtelTV Young Achievers Awards 2017 final episode. We got to see some amazing talents in the earlier episodes. Well, that's not the end. We have some amazing contributors to the society. Someone asked me, what age can you become an author? I guessed 20 and I was wrong. We have an author at the age of 8. Wow, it is a writing journey of a young boy from doodling to drawing and then consolidating his ideas to writing. Welcome Rishabh Gupta.
Hi, my name is Rishabh Gupta and I have written a book called Imagination.
My son is a delight. He is a caring little boy with a very good sense of humor. He's naughty. He enjoys creative things. He loves drawing, painting, cooking, craft. We've bonded over this book called Imagination all the more. We play games, we do silly things, we dance, we swim. It's absolutely been a beautiful journey with Rishabh.
It focuses on the stories from my age 3 to 7 and I've also drawn it. I don't know, it just pops up in my head and I go, hey, I'm going to write about this today, and I have a lot of fun with writing. I love messing around with words and giving characters new names, and that's all, like my most loved hobby. My studies have my passion sometimes, and I also take breaks from my passion or to my studies, and I take breaks from my studies to my passion too.
I want him to be happy. It's a very simple dream. I don't want him to chase other people's dream. I want him to be able to have his own dream and chase his own dream.
I want to be loads of different jobs. I want to be a writer, singer, inventor and soccer player. Well, my mother had the thought of giving it to charity and I agreed to it because I wanted to. The money was not made for me. It was made for inspiring others. My book's purpose was to inspire others and encourage others to write.
Well, I encourage him with positive reinforcement. Every time he tries, I focus on what he's tried on, not the mistake. I keep telling him to try and strive for the better.
I love my dad. He cooks with me, he buys books for me. He even swims with me sometimes. When I'm feeling lonely in the swimming pool, he'll go up, get a swimmer, then come and swim with me. And he goes along with me and teaching me how to cook. I'd like to say thank you to my mom for supporting me with this book. Without her, I'd never had been able to do what I've become today. The name Imagination would have never come between our chats together, and she would always support me, even though she'd wake me up in the morning, help me, and do a lot of things for me. I love my mom.
I want him to be kind. I really want him to be absolutely honest and have very good values in life, because that's what takes you further. So Rishabh, chase your dreams just like you're inspiring others. Try to do things that are nice for everybody, not just yourself. Never be selfish. Live not for yourself but for everybody.
Rishabh Gupta. Rishabh's mother would be coming to take the trophy on his behalf.
Terrific! Unbelievable! Singtel Young Achievers Awards 2017. Conceptualized by ABBA Events, we create memories. Produced by Video House, an international production house based in Singapore. Chess is a two-player strategy board. Game played on a chessboard, a checkered game board with 64 squares, arranged in an 8x8 grid. The game is played by millions of people worldwide. We have an amazing talent here too. Welcome Rishicharan Nagesh.
My name is Rishicharan Nagesh. I am 10 years old. I study 6th grade in Global Indian International School, Balestier campus in Singapore. I started playing chess when I was 6 years old, which was 4 years ago. I chose chess because it needs planning, intelligence, and it needs patience just like all other sports.
Rishi started playing chess with me and his brother. He was quite young, and then that time he was not showing much interest. But later, when his school PE teacher introduced a tournament for them, even though they didn't have any experience in chess in the past, but that generated a lot of interest in all the kids in the class, including Rishi.
I take equal time in studying and in chess, and not only take chess as my main sport, and I also focus on studies. My inspiration is Mr. Bobby Fischer, who was the world chess champion for a long time and was a legendary chess player. My mentor is Mr. Reggie sir and Krishna sir, who are masters of chess.
We encourage Rishi, my son, to play more and more chess in the tournaments as well as in the social chess. He also showed a lot of improvement in his academics as well. So I believe he would be a better chess player in the future, and he would be able to play in international tournaments as well.
My parents helped me in chess because they give me a mentor to teach chess, and they bring me to chess tournaments for experience. Daddy, thank you for bringing me to chess tournaments and giving me experience and teaching me chess for the first time. I love you, Daddy.
Rishi, you keep playing chess, you enjoy the game. Don't be nervous when you are playing with higher rated players, and then you will be used to it. And also keep playing other games like sports like soccer.
Thank you, Mom, for bringing me to chess tournaments and giving me support and love at the same time.
Rishi Charan Nagesh.
Wow, brainy! By being in a classroom, a hands-on learning experience, and an opportunity to change the community, people are able to not only serve, but impact themselves as well. To gain the most from community services requires balancing learning with serving. Learning and serving at the same time improves a student's community while teaching life lessons and building character. Here is what Madhumita has to say.
Hello, my name is Madhu and I am 17 this year. I am currently a JC1 student at NUS High School of Math and Science. I started volunteering at about 12. After my PSLE, I had a lot of free time, so I just started helping out at community events. I thought that volunteering allowed me to understand my community better and to get to know more people, because I'm the only child, so normally it's just me and my parents at home. So I thought that community services is a way for me to engage with people of my age better and to kind of understand what's going on in the society.
She doesn't need our help. The sense she's like more independent always. On her own she went and she got selected, so we are very happy for that. I always tell her one thing only: don't study for the sake of us. Okay, whatever your passion, please go ahead with the passion what you have. We are not depending on you in the sense like, you must be a doctor or engineer or these are our passions. We are not pushing her anything. You pursue your own passion and continue from there. So we will be supporting you whatever possible ways.
So when I started out at first, I actually volunteered with the National Library Board because I was actually living right beside the Jurong Regional Library, which is a pretty big library. So I actually go there quite frequently to take some books in my free time. So I thought like, hey, why not just try volunteering there? So I just started off with simple tasks like advertising about some new books in the library to the visitors, and also teaching some of the kids how to read and just doing some storytelling activities with the children there. And after that, I just started volunteering with Science Centre by explaining some of the exhibits to the little kids who come there.
Why volunteering is important? Giving back to the society, number one. That is very important. When you are living in the society, we need to give back first thing. Second thing is, when you meet people, those who are those who are poor or those who are needy people. If you help them, then their smile and their blessings always counts.
They always supported me by telling me that, whatever activity that I engage in, whichever beneficiary that I helped out, I should really have a reason to do, to really help them out and to really do these kind of services from the bottom of my heart. So they always told me that it's important to understand why we're actually volunteering, why we are helping out a group of people in our community. So I feel that volunteering would be a sense of gratification to every single one of us because it is able to complement our daily lives. So whether we are studying as a student or whether we are working as an adult, I feel that it allows you to have a sense of happiness, a sense of a sense of relaxation and fulfillment in life, no matter who you are. So definitely, volunteering has no age boundaries.
Madhumita Ayyappan.
Salute your work. Stupendous. Singtel Young Achievers Awards 2017. Conceptualized by ABBA Events. We create memories. Produced by Video House, an international production house based in Singapore. Squash is a ball sport played by 2 or 4 players in a 4-wall court with a small, hollow rubber ball. The players must alternate in striking the ball with their racket and hit the ball onto the playable surface of the 4 walls of the court. And what if we have 2 sisters excelled in the same sport? Amazing, isn't it?
Hi, I'm Sneha and I'm a squash player. I started playing squash at the age of 6 and I was introduced to the sport by my father. And since then I've just been playing squash all my life and squash has just become my main obsession, my passion, and yeah, I just really love this sport and it's the ultimate mind and body sport and I'll never stop loving it.
My name is Shweta Sivakama. I am 10 years old, studying Methodist Girls' School, Primary 5, and I play the sport squash. I chose to play the sport because I was watching my sister and my father playing squash one day and I thought it looked very fun. And because of that, I urged my dad to teach me squash and from then on it started.
When my older daughter was she was a toddler, we used to have these small rackets and plastic balls and she used to play with that inside the house. And even then we found that she has very good hand-eye coordination. And not only that, when we used to hang a ball from the top of a ceiling, she used to keep hitting the ball continuously without stopping, just go on and on and on, and probably that is something we felt that she has a passion for racket sports. And when we used to hang a ball and make her hit, she used to just go on and on without stopping, and that is when we realized she had a passion for racket sports.
If you ask me why I chose squash and how I got so involved in the sport, it just basically all started when my dad made me join the Ultimate Squash Academy, and at the age of 7 or 8, and I started playing with this pink big ball, really bouncy ball with a really small racket. And then from then on, as the years went by, I got better and better at the sport, and finally at the age of 10 I joined the national team, and that was when I realized that this was what I really wanted to do and this is what I enjoyed.
Shweta is a lovely kid who just by her presence she has kind of taught a lot of lessons of how to be so innocent and at the same time be so intelligent and wise. And Sneha has already grown up to an extent where during our long car rides, when I talk to her, I learn more from her than what I can tell her. They are playing squash very well now. If Sneha or Shweta chooses to be a professional squash player, then I'm fine with that as well. They are also doing well in studies, so perhaps get a good university education and take a professional degree or serve the government, whatever it is their life and they have to choose what they want to be.
In squash, my sister helps me by telling me how to improve my techniques, how to strategize my game, and basically how to be a better sports player. My sister is my mentor. She's always there when I need a helping hand. She also helps me willingly without me even asking her.
Both of the girls are of different squash levels. So Sneha is actually at the moment with our senior team. She gets more regular training sessions day to day. My approach to her is more of how to move on to the next level of play. She's one of the better juniors in Asia for her age group. With Sweta, because she's so young, she's just like 11, and she's going through these growth spurts and all that things. So her training is basically based around technique. I think both girls are very strong-willed. They are fighters. They give their all on the squash court. There is no such thing as I playing half-heartedly.
I just love the feeling of playing for your country and not just for yourself, and that actually motivates me to do even better. And I forget all the pain and just fight it out on court.
I hope that this is the start, the first and not the last of the awards that they get, because there's still a long way to go, and if they continue working hard, then anything is possible.
Squash has brought me up to here where my life is just basically school, squash, traveling all over the world with my team, and playing several tournaments. And definitely I think that my squash journey will not stop here. I am looking to do more and go further with the sport, and I really do love this sport, and I want to just be the best squash player that I can ever be.
I encourage my kids to play in sports because the sports arena teaches you life itself. There are lots and lots of times where you will fail and fail miserably, and there will be times when you win and your performance will be so good that you can feel so proud. So it teaches you to take defeat humbly, and at the same time to be able to take glory in the right perspective.
Sneha Shivakumar, Shweta Shivakumar. As their name suggests, they are sisters, two girls who play brilliant squash.
With this, we come to the end of SingtelTV Young Achievers Awards 2017. Thanks to Star Network for taking this great initiative, Ava Events for organizing and conceptualizing it, and to our sponsors, SingtelTV, Canadian International School, Milk Sippy, Panchatantra Restaurant and Prudential Assurance Company, Video House for producing the show, and Menika's Bridal for making us look so pretty. Thank you all so much. We hope you have enjoyed our episodes. Here's to many more. See you. Singtel Young Achievers Awards brought to you by SingtelTV. Canadian International School, a leading IB international school in Singapore. Co-presented by Milk Sippy. Associate sponsors, Panchatantra Restaurant, from the land of spices, and Prudential Assurance Company. Always listening, always understanding. Makeup by Menika's Bridal. An initiative of Star Network. Conceptualized by Ava Events. We create memories. Produced by Video House, an international production house based in Singapore.